Excuse me. It's your boy Jerome. I'm back. Damn, my throat. Let me clear my throat. Shit. I wanted to talk about something that was on my mind. Um, it's gonna be about books. Books. Why are books important? Because I keep hearing this this opinion thrown around that books are for white people. I want y'all to understand something. When you do a little bit of research and just study a little bit of history, orcs, caucasoids, troglodytes, tomahawks, whatever you want to call these creatures, they are not the inventors of books. Because I keep hearing people say, "Oh, don't read no book because it's white people stuff." Look. Okay, here it is. Let me give y'all the rundown. I'm gonna make this quick. Cause I need to. I wish I could break this down and it go deep, but I'm not. I'm just gonna be simple. Books, movies, music, written word, spoken word, visual images, sounds, and colors. What do they all have in common? They all represent symbols of what? Reality. Okay? Reality. What is reality? Is what your eyes, your ears, all of your five senses, what they perceive. It's called perception, okay? So when somebody tell you that books are not important, you're talking to someone that they struggle in school, reading or something. I don't know what happened to them. But it's really irritating to hear people say that because you're doing a disservice to the youth. You're doing a disservice to young people. And I get ticked off when I hear that shit, man. Because not only that, you doing a disservice to all of the scholars, the teachers and master teachers, whatever you want to call these people, the people that came before you and taught certain sciences. What if I told you that reading and math are one and the same? And you say, what do you mean? What do you mean by that? Reading and math are one and the same. You see that? You see the connection? Because there's a science called gematria. Okay? There's a science called gematria. It teaches you how to decode the written word through numbers. Because words correspond, they have a corresponding number. And numbers can be translated into words. Okay? I would break down the science some more, but I get ticked off because I keep hearing this shit that books are for white people or they just for a certain race of people. That's BS, okay? You want me to tell you why books are so important? Because what do they say? You can hide the best knowledge in the world from a nigga in a book, right? You ever why did some of the teachers before us, why did they always tell us that? They say you know how to hide some information from a nigga? Put it in a book. You see, we got this popcorn social media clout chasing, ignorant, music loving, degenerate culture because we have people that don't have an appreciation for the the ancient arts, the lost arts. Like I said, if you read, if you know how to read, you can, your mind will start to perceive reality different depending on what you read. You could be a poet. When you tell people not to read, guess what? You disrespecting poets. You disrespecting philosophers. Anybody that has anybody in the arts. You disrespecting the doctors, lawyers, philosophers, engineers, martial artists. The list goes on and on. Because what do all of those people have in common? They all can sit down, take their thoughts, and compose them into the written word. Right? And it's just, when I'm talking about the written word, I'm not just talking about the English language. If you study, you can study the Metu Neter. Study ancient Hebrew. Study ancient Sanskrit. The ancient Hindu written language. It's all symbols, okay? It's all codes. It's all mathematics. I'm getting sick and tired of hearing this shit, man. No, I don't know, man. I don't know. Man. Yeah, man. You know what? I'm gonna turn this into a lecture series, man. Okay? But that's my little rant. That's my little rant, because it just irritates the shit out of me, man. Okay, what do y'all, let me say this real quick. When you watch a movie, do you understand that the person, the producer, the writer, the script director, do you understand all of the elements that go into creating a visual grimoire, a movie? Guess where all of the elements come from? A book. Somebody wrote this shit. Every movie you ever watched in your entire life, guess what happened? Somebody wrote it into a script, a book. I promise you that. 99%. Music, poetry. Guess what? Even if it come off of your dome, you write it down. Why? Because when you write it down, the energy of your spirit goes into the pen and the pad. It's coded forever. And guess what? Somebody else can come along and learn from your written word. So don't ever let nobody tell you that books was something formulated for orcs, crackers, troglodytes, tomahawks, cavemen. Don't ever let nobody tell you that shit. Okay? Somebody that speak like that, they're telling you that they struggled in school. They couldn't read. So now they telling everybody else, oh, don't read no books. That's an invention for white people. Like I said, man, this is part one of why we must get back to the ancient stuff. Because all of this is ours. All of it. Nothing, the orcs don't have anything. Nothing is theirs. A created species, a created human that's stuck in the 3-dimensional reality. That's all of that. That's what they are. They're stuck here. You're not human. Those of you who know what I'm talking about, you're not human. You're a soul. You're a primordial being having a human experience. You created all of this shit. Okay? So whenever somebody tell you don't read, you give them the side eye. Okay? That's just my rant, man. I had to throw that out there, man. I'm just, Peace, y'all, man. Have a good one.